Cisco Access Server. Hello and welcome. Before we step into Cisco Catalyst Switch, I would like to walk you through on how to configure an access server. For those who are following my video, consider this as a trailer tutorial for the upcoming new series of Cisco Catalyst Switch lessons. For those new to my channel, welcome and feel free to ask questions by commenting below. Also, please go back to our old tutorial since this video is the summary of what we had been doing from the start of this Cisco lesson series. Cisco Access Server used to access all your Cisco Lab devices from a single point of administration. Oftentimes, many companies will utilize Access Server for direct console access to a Cisco device in a network rack. This allows the remote administrator to reload router and examine the bootstrap dispatch as well as put into ROM Monitor mode remotely for password recovery, image recovery, and access control list configuration. You may notice that there's no setup, just a plain packet tracer, unlike previous videos. This is because I want you to see and how it will be set up, what cards to be used, and the connecting wire. To set up an access server, we will use the 1841 router because it supports async client card which will be used to connect to console port in each Cisco router and switches. So let's use the 1841 router. Open it, turn it off, and then we will use the HWIC-8A since it provides up to 8 asynchronous connections to console port. Okay, and then let's power it on. Okay, minimize, and then let's pick two router, one layer, two layer, three switch, and five switches. So two router, let's name it R1. Another, let's name it R2, and then layer, two layer, three switch. Let's rename it L2/L3. Let's do this good spacing, and then five switch. This one is SW1, SW2, SW3, SW4, hold this one, and the last SW5. Okay, just proper spacing so it will be look nice and clean. Next, let's get one more switch that interface to access server router, which then a PC will be connected. So one more switch, and then a PC. So this router is the access server. Server. This one is say access W, and then this one is access PC. Okay, you can name it whatever you like. And then let's connect the async wire using octal console async line 001 to console of R2. Okay, you can do the rest. Since I will going to pass over the video, just follow what we have started. After connecting all the async line, let's connect the access switch to access server using fast Ethernet and then connect it to the PC. After connecting all the wire and properly arranged, we can begin configuring the access server router. No. And then let's navigate to global mode. No. And then let's navigate to global mode. First, let's just copy and paste our basic Cisco device configuration with First, let's just copy and paste our basic Cisco device configuration which we had compiled from our last video. By the way, those who had not watched the video, you can go back with the link below. It's chapter 1.7. Let's pull up the basic parameter and then change the host name, access server, server. Then let's Control A, copy, then paste. Okay, let's check for error if there's any. So we can now configure the loopback interface to be used in reverse telnet session. Just issue the command interface loopback 0 IP add address. Let's just say 1 on 1 and 255. After that, we can now configure the local IP host to utilize the loopback interface and the respected ASIC line for reverse telnet. Before that, we should verify the line numbers on your platform by using the command. Okay, let's exit. Show line. Do show line. To verify the line number, so the TTY line number is 2 and the physical is 2 which is connected to R1, 3 to R2, 4 to L2 L3 and the rest until SW5 to 9. To configure the IP host, let's issue the command IP host and then the host name R1 uh, and then port number 2002 and then the interface loopback 0 which is 111. Okay, we can continue to the other devices. 20023 for R2, enter. 4 for L2 L3, let's just use L3. Then 2005 for SW1, switch 1. 2006 for switch 2. 2007 for switch 3. Okay, we will do this until switch 5. W4. The last one is 2009 for switch 5. Let's then prohibit the async line from establishing an exec session on its own with the access server. This is done by configuring the input transport with telnet. Okay, we can continue to the other devices. 20023 for R2, enter. 4 for L2 L3, let's just use L3. Then 2005 for SW1, switch 1. 2006 for switch 2. 2007 for switch 3. Okay, we will do this until switch 5. W4. The last one is 2009 for switch 5. Let's then prohibit the async client from establishing an exec session on its own with the access server. This is done by configuring the input transport with telnet. So line 29, can we exit for a while? Line TTY229, that's the correct one. Then transport input telnet. Also, if you want to prevent reverse telnet sessions and the async clients from timing out, use the command exec timeout 00. Last is to issue the command no login. Since it is our first time to access the device, therefore no login parameter or any user data configured on the device. No login. Exit. Let's save it. Do WR. After you had configured the device, be sure to test each and every line by typing in the host name of the device you wish to establish a console session. But before we test, let's configure the PC connection to the access server, and from there we will do the testing. For fast Ethernet Series 0 of access server, we configure the IP 0/0, IP address 192.168.0.1, 255.252, no shutdown, and then exit. Let's configure the PC IP 192.168.0.252, and then the gateway is 0.1. Save it. Let's now try to connect with the SSH client 2.168.0.1 network ph. Connect Cisco. Okay, we can now access the access server from the PC. Let's now test every connections from R1. So let's try R1. So no. Then enable configure terminal. So let's pull up the basic parameters. Let's change to R1. Okay, R1. Then we Control A, copy, then paste it, and then save. To exit the session, use the keystroke combination of Control, Shift, and number 6. Release and then press X. So Control, Shift, X, release, X. If you want to display information about your current session, use the command show session. Show session. So we have current session with R1. Let's try to connect to the rest of the devices, routers. Routers and switch. R2. Okay, R2. Okay, so you can do this on your own and continue. And I will fast forward this video. So after inputting all the basic parameter for all the devices, the switches and routers, you may often be required to clear an ASIC line because the line is already in use. And when trying to establish a connection to the device, you may be refused. Let's try R1. See? Okay, it refuses, and to clear a line that the device is connected to, you must first know the line number which the device is connected. This can be found out by doing the show host command. Show host. To clear an async line, you will use the command clear line tty2 or r1 here. You can now establish a session with r1 again. Okay, r1. Okay, so that's it for the Access Server. See you on my new video, which is the new series of Cisco Catalyst Switch. Thank you for watching.